Hello and good morning, and welcome to all of you who are going to be joining me in 4R from September. It's going to be lovely to have you and lovely to see you. This year, you're going to be working with myself and Dr. Wilkinson there. Over the course of these next few slides, I'm going to tell you about what we're going to be up to in year 4, and I've got some fun tasks for you to complete for me today. My first message to you that in September, it is a fresh start. Let the new adventure begin. Year 4 is going to be a lot of learning experiences. We've got exciting things coming up. We've got a fun residential to go on. It is all going to be absolutely fantastic, and just go with it and see what you can achieve. These are the topics that we're going to be looking at this year. So when you come back in September, it's going to be the autumn term, and we're going to be looking at rainforests, which is a really good, fun topic, looking at all different layers of the rainforest, all the different animals as well. Then when we come back after Christmas, it will be the spring term, and we're looking at ancient civilizations. We're going to be doing the Greeks, which I've just done with year 4 this year, and the Mayans, which is actually going to be new for me and new for you. So we're going to be doing a lot of learning together about the Mayans, which is going to be great. And finally, in the summer, we're going to do an art-focused topic. So it's going to be more art-based. We're going to be looking at the skills and how we progress our skills that we learnt in year 3. Here we have some fun facts about myself. So first of all, this is my second year of teaching at Great Miston. My favourite lessons are PE, RE and maths. I'm very sporty, and you'll usually find me playing tennis most evenings of the week. I play for a local tennis club, and I play against other clubs in the area and in Buckinghamshire. And number 4, I love playing card and board games. Anything to do with Star Wars, I'm usually playing it. If that's either on my Nintendo Switch or I've got my old Xbox, anything like that, I just love playing Star Wars games. I also play Pokemon, so I love playing with Pokemon, and there's a great store in Aylesbury that I go to quite often, and I've actually won a couple of tournaments recently as well. And finally, I'm from a town in Kent called Tunbridge. This is where my mum and my dad and my 2 sisters still live. It is my absolute pleasure to introduce you to Dr. Wilkinson. Dr. Wilkinson is going to be our LSA in 4R starting in September, and she's new to the school, just like I was last year. So hopefully myself and all of you in the class are going to give her the best possible welcome we can in September. I've met her, she's really nice, and she's really keen, and really looking forward to working with every single one of you when we are back for the new school year. As you can see on the screen, she told you a little bit about her family and her 2 lovely children. So Dr. Wilkinson has included a little bit about herself. So she used to work at the Natural History Museum as a research scientist and lab manager, which I think is really, really cool. Doctorate is in geology, so she is a geologist, and she's been lucky to work in some really, really exciting places. Some of the countries she's been to are Ghana, Argentina, New Zealand, Iceland, and the Solomon Islands. Some of the things she loves to do is to wild swim. She loves art, skiing, theatre. She likes to scuba dive. She likes to do a bit of photography, reading, and being in Cornwall and Scotland with her family. Her favourite animal, and if any of you remember this in September, I'll be really, really impressed. Make sure you come and tell me on the first day, or tell Dr. Wilkinson herself that her favourite animals are wombats, and she used to live in Tasmania, where there used to be a lot of them. And she once spent 6 amazing months teaching science in a refugee camp in Nepal, which apparently is very different to our school here at Great Missenden. And for the next bit, as you can read on the screen, welcome to the Mr. Romano quiz. On the next slide, I'm going to have 3 true or false questions that are going to be myself and stuff I may have done or may have not done in the past. First true or false question is, one of my favourite animals are snakes. True or false? Have a think about it at home. Have a little guess. I'm going to tell you the answer in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And it's true. One of my favourite animals are snakes. I absolutely love snakes. I think they're fantastic. To me, they're just really cute, a little bit cuddly. I've had a snake round my neck. I've held a snake. It's been absolutely fantastic. So as you know now, wombats are Dr. Wilkinson's favourite animal, and snakes are one of my favourite animals. If you can tell both of us that in September, there'll definitely be some house points awarded. And for your second true or false question is that I performed in a play that was watched by 1,000 people. True or false? And I've circled myself there, so I was actually in this play, just in case any of you may have doubted me a little bit. And it was false. The crowd was actually 2,000 people. So here is a picture of not all the crowd, but the majority of the crowd that watched the play that I was performing on that day. I can tell you it was very, very cold, but one of the best things I've done in my life so far it was to perform in front of over 2,000 people. And for your third and final question, true or false, I've been within a metre of a stingray when I was on holiday in Egypt. Okay, 5 seconds for your answer. Is it true? Is it false? 4, 3, 2, 1. And it is true. I did when I was going out snorkeling out in Egypt in the Red Sea. I managed to get within 1 metre of the stingray. It was actually that stingray there on your screen. It was a blue spotted stingray. And again, I thought performing in front of 2,000 people was incredible. Getting within a metre of a stingray, another one, an animal that I really, really like, was absolutely amazing as well. And now we're going to move on to the tasks that I would like you to complete for me today. These are all really fun, really enjoyable, and they get me to learn a bit more about you and for you to learn a bit more about me. Your first one I would like to do for me today is a class port. So this is basically just your passport to year 4. So I would like to know if you're right or left-handed, do you wear glasses, date of birth, do you have any brothers or sisters, who is your best friend in the class, what is your favourite lesson, which 3 people in your class do you work best with? That's a very, very important question. On a scale of 1 to 10, are you really excited to come into year 4? Maybe what do you enjoy doing at home? As you know, I like to play Star Wars games. I like to play a bit of Pokemon. As you see behind me, I've got Pokemon all over everywhere in my house. Is there anything you'd like to know? Is there anything like your new teacher would like to know? And then a special message for your teacher? And for your second task, it's like we've called as a year 4 team helping hands. So you're going to find the template. It's going to be blank on the year 4 induction page. You'll be able to find it there. And then on each finger, just on one hand, write down what you expect of yourself in year 4. Maybe set yourself a challenge. It could be something to do with your timetables, handwriting, how you may want to bring in more creative language, use something called time adverbials in your piece of written work. You want to learn a bit more about the Mayans maybe, or the Greeks, or you want to improve your penmanship when we do art. And then on the other hand, I'm going to write down things that you expect me as your new teacher. I'm there to teach you. And I want to make sure I get the best learning out of you as I possibly can. And for your third and final challenge, we are calling it the paper challenge. You need to take an A4 piece of paper and you need to cut a hole through it that is big enough for you to walk through or be able to fit through it. There will be an answer sheet and answer guide up on the year 4 induction page for you to find out how to work out the answer. I'll be really, really impressed. Please send all your attempts to me at the email address that's going to come up in the next few slides. All the documents and templates for those tasks can be found on the 4R transition page on the school website. Please, I would love to see all your completed tasks and send them to the email address there, 4r@gmglt.co.uk. And a final word from me. I'm really excited to see your completed tasks. I'm really excited to meet you in September. But most of all, I would like you to have an awesome summer. You get it.